previous lesson, we looked at tones and semitones, the building blocks of music. They are the gaps between the different notes that we play when we are playing our instruments. But what about the notes themselves? Today, we will look at the musical alphabet. It's actually very similar to the normal alphabet, except it only uses 7 letters. The first 7 letters of the alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F and G. But there are more than 7 notes on an instrument, I hear you ask. Well, that's because the notes repeat themselves, but with a different sound. Let's take a look at the keyboard to help us out. Here is the note A. We move up to the next note, and this one is B. Then we have C. What's next? You've guessed it, D. Then we have E, F, then G. So what happens after G? Well, we simply start again. So after G, we have A, B, C, D, and so on. This means that on many instruments, we have different versions of the same note. They are not exactly the same. Take the note C, for example. This C sounds high, and this one sounds low. When you play them at the same time, they sound good together because they share the same letter name. So let's combine what we've learnt about tones and semitones and the musical alphabet. On the keyboard we have the note C. So using the tone-tone-semitone, tone-tone-tone-semitone method we learnt in lesson 1, we're going to figure out what the notes are. So here goes. Up a tone, and we land on D. Up another tone, we land on E. Then we have a semitone, which takes us to F. Then we have a tone, which takes us up to G. Then another tone, which takes us up to A. One more tone takes us up to B. Then we finish off with a semitone to land on C. So the C major scale contains the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Lots of very well-known songs and pieces are in C major. All the Small Things by Blink-182, Lean on Me by Bill Withers, and classical pieces such as Prelude in C major by Johann Sebastian Bach. So what about the black notes on the keyboard? What are they? Well, we're going to cover that in a later lesson when we discuss accidentals. You've now completed lesson 2, the musical alphabet. Click the link below to access the quiz and test your knowledge.